Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that?
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full mark.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to... I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so, but I have to correct...
Okay then.
In truth, it is the finest... If everything goes... As a side note... Now, please excuse...
Shenhua, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was...
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? Whenever Paimon gets praised...
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and...
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself. No need.
You can't do that. When you're hungry, you go eat...
Okay.
Great! Now it...
Adventure time! Adventure time!
Hi there. Since this was chosen as the building site for the... So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. Here are your keys. All right.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. What? Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Let's buy one for Shenhua, too. She can have it as a midnight snack.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. Mm-hmm.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say...
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So,
So far, so good. Yeah. So,
naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor.
cool. So, calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of
Her Adeptus name. Why, pray tell, would she...
don't all adept...
On this latter point, you are correct.
Oh, right. Wait, what? You knew already?
Do you mean to say that she presents differently?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving method...
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand.
That sounds so
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after...
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day,
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was it...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed, red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with you...
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti... Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One is...
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh no.
Boys Adventure Team, assemble!
Hey, so, Shenhua,
Master has relayed my situation to you.
oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep. I was worried that something may have happened to you. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning. After all, Master...
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an...
It's okay. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner. Because in my experience, trying to explain... Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. For this, I am very...
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails and...
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little... After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! The Jade Chamber is, but it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People...
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure that before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to
One moment. I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Fatuian. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, captain of the Crow.
Beto? Are you here to join the Jade Chamber?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a...
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm...
Shenhua.
Good to meet you. Miss Yun is also here for the contest.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections,
Wow. So...
Excuse me for prying.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him.
In that case, Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask... Instead of competing against each other, we could work together.
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think the plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. How'd I do? Is that what...
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and—
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Han.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go. By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has...
Ooh, what's the opera called?
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban... It's called The Divine... Off we go!
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Let's go find some treasure. Adventure time!
Ah, hello.
Excuse me, Master.
Of course I have.
My name is
Yunjin? Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. So, you're here to ask about the types of ore needed to make...
No, we were...
If I remember it could take some work, but if you stick with it... of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, I hear the view there is quite... Perhaps it can give me some inspiration.
Off we go!
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation.
The What's the story about?
It's the story of a girl.
Cool.
The legend first arose in that village. The wife was out called the vile and vicious monster.
What a nasty piece.
But the monster was so just while they were discussing whose child.
No.
Unbeknownst to anybody else, her extraordinary ability, and so destined to grace.
I really like this story, but I'm not sure she...
My opera is always when my father wrote the script.
I think it's a great story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Ow! Where did that come from? Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Ow! Where did that come from? Benny's adventure team, assemble! No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Off we go! Hup. Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time!
This should be enough Star Splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Symposium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors... I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Thank you, kind sir. Well, don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can...
Let's go find some treasure. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Adventure time! Adventure time!
The remains of a god. Does this mean that the time frame certainly matches? Huh. What's this? So, Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, so that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was... Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her... Oh, it looks like my father...
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the... Let's go back and tell Shenhe...
Let's go find some treasure. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant past. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish...
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love.
Do you still hate...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not...
It must have been so tough for you all these...
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium.
Let's go.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to... Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out...
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot...
It's okay. I like you. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly be... So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like... But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think...
Don't worry. I believe you. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be.
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go! We can't let someone else...
Off we go!
Animal hypostasis emulation! Absorption test!
Now that's what I call true treasure. Adventure time. Off we go.
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger Ningguang did? Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. But these things can be unpredictable. Only a single mountain if things get out of control.
Adventure time.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Ad Astra. You have already claimed today's reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to...
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. Don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang.
I'll sort that out.
Oh?
Yes. When we first met, I told you. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to reach. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
Without knowing the ins and outs, but now that our paths...
Thank you. So, Master...
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to...
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets...
Adventure time! It always rains when I go on an adventure. Adventure time!
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you the Wonder Cores and... I hereby announce that the winner...
What? It's over already?
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed.
Huh? Where's Big...
Captain Beidou has some business to attend.
All right, then. Guess we'll head up. This has been a...
Off we go!
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Core. The construction of the new Jade Chamber. Thank you all.
Yeah!
Miss Yun.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear you.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would the Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the You're quite welcome.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon?
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and if you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even...
Your question was written all over your face. Now look. You helped me rebuild the Jade, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here.
Great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to... No more questions questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-life...
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interest... Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect... So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging.
Huh.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a...
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as... Ningguang, don't forget it's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can...
Don't worry. I have made preparations.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back.
Beidou? Ningguang?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would... My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only... I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, and I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence! Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We're out too!
Obey! Manifest! Oh!
Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Yeah, let's light it up!
Obey! Manifest! Do your master's bidding!
Oh, so sorry.
Unleash! Shit!
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
I'm just a little exhausted. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have
Thank you. How are
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady on behalf of the entire Millelith. Thank you for your...
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly...
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trial.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has...
Yes. I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care. In fact, one has many fond memories of
There'll be no need for...
Oh. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade...
adventure time. Off we go.
Wow! It's Paimon's first time with...
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoy. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only...
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today. The one written by her...
Hey, look! Miss Yun is...
神女劈冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。世道为民人不识，自有知音多情存。功名烈烈见了心，知之不操心。爱情。 时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang.
It was beautiful.
It was wonderful. Also,
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the divine damsel of devastation, the play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will.
thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The divine damsel herself. And look, let me pull up a chair, all right? We'll all have a...
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the oracle.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe.
Benny's Adventure Chick. Adventure time!
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Is that so? Apart from your own another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions...
Yep, And it's even harder to get a guy to...
Ah, yes. I do have some information. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dresses all fun. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Hmm? Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Seriously?
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and nonetheless, after all, and should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, you would certainly please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of... Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now. Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep... I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge... As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation... Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. You should go ask him. Maybe he is...
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too, then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Adventure time!
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger?
That I have. He comes here every night. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the kind of...
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait... Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look. Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Well, that's as good a...
So, guess we've broken the eye.
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment before.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the question. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of
Ah, thank you. Now as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself... I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my This world has people who gained visions, and which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is... As I thought. You really are similar to her. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on... That said, I only take commissions related... Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui. We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all.
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under order.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to imp. Uh-huh. We're
That manner. It's just like her. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about...
Adventure time!
This abandoned temple does bear some mark. The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind. Oh.
Off we go!
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Dodge this! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Enhanced Animal Module 75!
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Frostbite. Cool it.
Absorption test.
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Freeze.
Animal test 63. That's not Rakakin.
Yeah. Adventure time! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it. What's the hurry?
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation!
Freeze!
Stand clear!
Just a few Abyss mages? Seems like that herald, the Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. That is why even the Dragon of the East, and the creatures of the Abyss, desire nothing less than the overthrow of...
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss.
Well, we do have... I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the Perhaps we may find our...
Animal test 6301.
Why do they never miss? I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Oh, so sorry.
Kip, stand clear! in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw. And yet, no, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange...
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's in a... Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar...
Someone needs assistance. Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Whoa, Mark II, Animal Test 6308, Absorption Test.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Yeah.
Stand clear. Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Off we go! Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it! What's the hurry? Dodge this!
Another one of those bonfire spells. Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Freeze!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found, but they were left behind. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of league.
No. Let's get a move on then. I'll...
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. It always rains when I go on an adventure. Adventure time! Don't stand too close to me.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair, but I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the dragon...
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Devala...
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will... Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Adventure time!
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Freeze!
I'm going in! Yeah, let's light it up!
Cool it! Freeze!
Animal test 6308.
Let's light it up!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Everybody stand back!
Oh, so in the end, we...
I wouldn't call not having to gaze...
No, you're right. If it's really...
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in the... Once upon a time, yes.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that. Where are they now, anyway?
She... no longer. I'm afraid that
Oh, is that how it...
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too...
Yep! And hey! Either way, we should settle down in a...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was... My traveling companion brought me here on our...
So, Dane, what...
Me? I merely followed my traveling companion around... Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? But how could that be? You only...
Perhaps that dandelion bears... As for why...
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the... At least you now know that at this time, the most important thing... Yes. And this is something you... May you find your kin.
Huh? You're...
Only for now. Don't worry. After all...
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on! Let's go! we go!
Oh, yes! Yes! The 7. Still. Oh, Traveler.
Huh?
Hello. We were just...
Yes.
But we recently...
Two big time...
Yes.
Oh, Raptor!
You were correct. Some say that the...
Anyway, despite how they have all...
To this end?
Grand...
Oh, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders. In the same way that... Ah, so you're... So, despite being...
With the major changes, but anything related, so I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild. Oh.
Good to see this in the...
Oh, ow! Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time!
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Dodge this! Don't push your luck.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. Could it be the Grand... Why is he in that position? That's... Why is... And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... And the Grand Thief hasn't moved... Paimon doesn't feel so good. We can't stay here! Quick, run!
What's the hurry?
Off we go!
You cannot. You have come here. You have seen as a herald. I will meet
An Abyss Herald?
Dainslith. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? Hyman's never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Steady as stone.
Absorption test.
I see. In that case,
Such a strong enemy. Who knew the... Huh? What is it? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now.
So, we meet again.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, could it be that you encountered an Abyss?
Huh? How did you know?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find... an inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin...
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss, we fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe...
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe...
Adventure time!
Right.
Cool it!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Yeah!
Animal test 6308. Those Abyss mages just now.
No. They were just digging through these abandoned...
Oh, is that so? The Traveler looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits?
They wouldn't be searching for such... In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because they seemed to be searching the remains of ruin guards. However, they looked disappointed. So...
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else.
Paimon is...
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here.
dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Didn't see that coming.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Everybody stand back!
Freeze!
Let's light it up!
That's not right. Swirl, Mark 2.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Yeah. Adventure time. I'm going in.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Yeah. Why do they never miss? Yeah. Off we go. Yeah.
Wow. Besides the abyss, seems wherever we find an abyss mage hideout,
There are no coincidences in the world. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting. Forget it. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out.
branches.
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed.
Huh? Conria? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the... Oh. Speaking of Conria... Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit... Huh? You have memories of being there, but that...
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets, but if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Kanria used...
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon...
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoke...
It seems your sister woke up first.
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Kanria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world.
The destruction of Conria... She...
That destruction you witnessed, that's... It seems the first time you awoke in this world.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world...
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your...
Oh, Paimon knows this part...
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Kanria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all...
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all... Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to... So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria? So you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But
I probably know more about Kanria than both of you. Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented flourishing and glorious...
A nation?
Later events unfolded just as you remember.
You mean?
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought... The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about...
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only Let's keep moving. I will tell...
Dodge this! Freeze!
I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. Wonderful. much more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient...
No. These ruin guard...
Field tillers? What a strange...
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools.
Fafler...
After the destruction of... They wandered aimlessly, perhaps resonating with the...
That sounds... so sad.
Once you understand, but no matter their past...